Hi guys, and welcome back to our On The Move career mode. Now, in the last episode, the back end of the last season, I did ask you guys to vote from the potential managerial vacancies which team we should go to. We had Torino, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, and as you guys can see, Real Madrid won the vote. It was a very interesting poll actually. The votes were very evenly distributed, but Real Madrid did win it. So we have now officially taken over Real Madrid, which I'm absolutely buzzing about because I'm pretty sure they have an absolutely massive transfer budget. Yes, they do indeed. Yeah, they have a good 100+ million and a load of wages as well that we could play with that either way. But if you guys are new to the series, I highly recommend that you either go back and watch last season so then you understand the rules and regulations. If not, you can stick here and I'll briefly explain how this works. So the aim is to take over one team for one season, and it is all about our league position. So Real Madrid last season in this career mode they finished second, which means we have to finish first. Anything above the previous season's league position, so we have to win the league. That is the main priority. Cup competitions, they don't really matter. They will be getting simulated, the majority of them anyway. If we do end up getting to the semi-final of a competition or the Champions League or whatever, we will most likely play it, but that'll be literally just for the fun of it. Also, when it comes to incomings and outgoings with transfers, that is all down to you guys. I cannot make any form of suggestion or just pick a player and go for them. I need to evidence everything I do in the transfer window by backing it up with a comment from you guys. So if you guys said, go for Jamie Vardy, and I liked the idea, then I would have to show you guys in the video that this has been commented and that is why I'm going for the player, and so on. You understand the drill. It's the same with selling players and stuff like that. Basically, I can't do anything unless you guys have commented it. So let's have a look at the squad. There is something quite odd that I did notice and kind of annoyed me a little bit. I obviously took over Real Madrid at the back end of last season. I've just moved on to the next season for the purposes of this episode. But at the back end of last season, Gareth Bale was still there. He was playing for Real Madrid. He had plenty of time on his contract. It didn't say he was joining anyone, but then I've started this season and he is nowhere to be seen. And then when I've searched him, he is now playing for Chelsea. And it hasn't told me that he's just joined or he had a pre-contract or an agreement or something like that. So he's just disappeared and run off to Chelsea, which is also quite annoying because he's in the thumbnail. But he can just stay there for memorial sake. I don't know. But anyway guys, this episode is all about you and all about the comments and who we should go for, who we shouldn't go for, who you want me to sell, and also the formations. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly run through the squad. As you can see, that is a pretty standard Real lineup. That's a very good squad in itself. And now we do seem to be lacking in a bit of quality throughout the sort of reserves a little bit anyway. You can see they've signed Antonio Valencia as well. It's a very good signing, and they're just a lot of sort of mid-70s, late 70s, all usable players. But I thought they might have made some bigger signings last season, but it doesn't seem to look like they have done at all. But yeah, so that is the squad we've got so far, guys. So if there's anyone there you think we should sell, leave a comment and let me know. And if I agree with you, then I will put them up in the transfer list in the next episode. Also, guys, I'll go back to the transfer budget so you guys know how much money you have got to play with. So there's quite a lot of money there, isn't there? So leave in the comments below now who you would like to see me sign, and if I agree with it, I will try and go for that player. Also, remember to leave a formation, because the way it works, as 90% of you guys will know already, the most frequently commented formation in this video will be the formation that I have to use, and I mean have to use, for the entire season. It cannot be changed, even if injuries or horrendous or fitness problems, what have you. We have to still stick with that one formation. So I'm just going to have a quick look through the squad hub and just see if there's any positions that we may be lacking. Well, we've got 4 goalkeepers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centre backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left backs. We've got huge strength in depth. Well, we've got depth, but there are a lot of players that maybe aren't quite good enough, or just youth players. We've got a couple of CDMs, which is always nice. Marcos Llorente, who's the youngster, who looks like he's doing quite well, got himself up to 80 overall at the moment. Casemiro as well, who I'm a massive fan of, who's an absolute beast in this game. Caballos, or Chabalos, how you want to say it. 21 years of age, also a very, very good player in the centre of midfield. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 central midfielders as well. Only got the one left midfielder though, which could be a position you could look out for. Although this youngster does look like he could potentially have a little bit of potential. But at the same time, guys, we're not looking for players who have bundles of potential, because remember, we're only here for one season. So we're not going to be here in 3 or 4 seasons' time, if you know what I mean. So we have plenty of cams as well. Asensio, I'm a huge fan of. Rodriguez is still out on loan at Bayern. I'm not sure whether he'll be returning in a day or two. I can't remember. It was a 2-year loan. Vasquez, Odegaard as well. Now for strikers, we have Diaz, Mayoral, Benzema, De Tomas, and there's a couple of left wingers here as well. Obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. But I've looked at his stats and attributes, and he's already deteriorated. Obviously he's still an incredible player, it's just his pace has already dropped quite considerably from the 90s to 85 and 84 with acceleration and sprint speed. Still a fantastic player, still very usable, but we could even consider selling him. He is worth 66 million, and then we could just literally buy whoever we want in the world. But anyway, I don't want to try and sort of give you any ideas of what to do. I don't really mind, it's just a thought. So this is where the episode is going to end, guys. I cannot go any further because I need to know what to do in the transfer window. So just to recap, remember to leave a formation, who you think we should buy, and who you think we should sell. If you don't think we should sell anyone, then obviously don't leave anyone to sell. But to buy players and a formation is a must as well. So I'm going to leave this video out for a few days before I make the next one, just so it gives everyone a chance to get involved. So if you are hyped for this new season with Real Madrid, please hit that like button for me. It would mean a lot. And also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos at all. The channel's Instagram is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.